What's going on? Welcome back to my imaginary bookshelf that you've never seen before because I've never used it before in a video, and today I'm doing something a little bit fun. I'm doing the All Hallows writing tag. Look, after completely failing to sit through a couple of these already, I decided to make mine short, sweet, and as weird as possible. So let's get into it. Here are the rules. 1. Provide a brief description of your novel before starting. I've already started because I started the rules, but you know, I'll do the brief description right after the rules, okay? Number 2, don't use the same character for more than 3 answers. Apparently there are questions. I'm gonna provide a brief description of the novel before starting. Here it is. Cats, puns, magic. It's weird. You're definitely gonna wanna read it. Number 1, it's Halloween night. Is it? What's your protagonist dressed up as? My protagonist is dressed up as a black cat because he probably really doesn't believe in dressing up for Halloween, and he is a black cat. Number 2, who in your cast refuses to dress up and shows up at the Halloween party without a costume? Well, I'm using the same character, aren't I? That's 2. We gotta be careful with this because that's the main character. Running out of people! Number 3, which character wears the most outrageous costume and what would it be? Okay, that would definitely be Floof. He's the main character's sidekick. You almost had me using the main character again. By the way, his name's Maji. Anyways, Floof would be wearing... he'd probably be dressed up as a goose. He's a cat too. But he was blown away by geese when he saw them, spoiler alert, and he'd dress up as a goose. They don't have a lot of imagination. They also don't have a lot of resources, so he's doing pretty good to do that. Number 4. On Halloween, werewolves, vampires, and zombies are on the prowl. Are they? Which of your characters gets caught up in their clutches, and which creature do they subsequently turn into? Oh boy. I don't know. Give me a second. Werewolves, because everything else is like an animal in the book. A lot of animals in the book. A lot of magic and animals and stuff from nature. Yeah. Who would get caught by them? Maybe the elder of their native village, because he's big and old and can't get away very fast. Or his assistant who tried to save him, and then it'd be and they would turn into geese. You thought I was gonna say werewolves. Number 5. Who wins the contest for best costume? It would probably have to be one of the reed bugs. And this is gonna get weird and a little bit spoilery, but hold on with me. The bad guy can use magic to bring reeds to life in the form of automatons that can then do things, and they're all in the form of bugs. Maybe that would be a pretty cool costume if he could like dress up in the reeds and like, what? And he's a bug and he's like, whoa. He wins. He wins right off the bat. Bam. Number 6. Who hands out toothbrushes to the trick-or-treaters? Trick and treaters? Trick and treaters? Trick and treaters? In my day, they only gave you one! Well, toothbrushes. That would probably be Arnie. He's also a cat. A lot of them are cats. He's got a yarn shop. He's a nice, jolly old cat who'd probably hand out toothbrushes. Number 7. Which 2 of your characters decide to pair up and do an angel devil costume together? I guess my main character and the sidekick. This is a weird question. I'm gonna go ahead and use my main character for the 3rd time, which means I can't use him anymore after this. I'm gonna say the main character and the sidekick, because short-haired black cat, fluffy white cat, the short-haired black cat's kind of a angsty, he doesn't like things, he's boo, humbug. And then the white cat with the puffy fur and everything, he is bouncy, happy, high spirits. So, devil, angel. Thought I wasn't gonna get that one, did you? I didn't either. Number 8. Someone is too scared to even attend the Halloween party. Who is it? Is it the 3rd time or the 4th time that I've used the sidekick? No, I'm not gonna do it. Pitter, the assistant to the elder Jujutali in the village of Pollock. He's like a really scraggly, scrawny cat who shakes all the time. And he's got a very low tolerance for, like, freaking out. Poor cat. Way too scared to show up at the Halloween party. And, is that the end of the question? 9. Who overdoses on Halloween candy and ends up sick? I'm gonna say that one would be the antagonist's sidekick. So, his name's Hiccuper. He's mainly just kind of the bad guy that they run into more often than the antagonist, while the antagonist is doing his evil deeds and doing that. Hiccuper would probably eat the candy, and probably would lose track of how much candy he ate, and probably would just keep eating candy until he got sick, and then he had to go home, and then he doesn't really have a home because he's like a cowboy cat type of thing, so he'd just go out into the field, and then he'd like have a hairball. Number 10. Which character is most likely to place a curse/hex on someone, and who would they curse? Antagonist! Of course it's the antagonist, but his name's for Total Moon Onwell, and he probably put a curse on the Chosen One and Chosen Two, chosen by the prophecies to come and stop him from doing the things. At least that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. So, that's it for the video. Give it a thumbs up over here, subscribe here. What you think of the weirdness of the book so far? Are you gonna read it? I'm gonna be tagging people on Twitter to do this tag because I got dragged into it, and I'm gonna drag someone else into it. So you better watch your back, because you might be the one getting tagged. And if not, I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye. I need a drink of water. I'm recording you. Alright, so let's do number 1. Provided 3...